What's going on, guys? Fuller here with Custom Offsets TV on YouTube with
John C.
Mr. Lawson, who you've probably seen on the Snapchat. If you follow us, Custom Offsets TM, you get to see his face. He likes to put it on there all the time and explain what's going on. You're probably also wondering, wow, Fuller, that's a really sick shirt. Where do I get one of those? You can pick one of these up to enter the current giveaway at customoffsets.com/giveaway. We went really hard on the design, went super American with it. It should be released now by the time this gets posted. So you can check that out, customoffsets.com/giveaway. Anyway, what this video is about, we got another episode of This or That. So we got Keaton behind the camera. You can't see him, he's behind it. But he's gonna give us like 10 questions and we're gonna answer this or that.
All right, number one. Take a lowered truck off-road or take a crazy lifted wide stance truck through LA traffic.
Oh, I hate traffic, like with a passion. So I guess I would take the lower truck off-road.
See, for me, like, I really enjoy cruising around in traffic and kind of like standing out and showing off, you could say.
Yeah.
So like even like when we've taken like our SEMA truck or any show truck that we've had and taken it downtown, just like I get satisfaction at watching a ton of people stare at what you're driving. Yeah. So I'd have to take lifted truck. I've never been to LA. And I haven't heard any good things about their traffic, but I still think if I was in something sweet that I could enjoy it.
I get so angry when I drive. Like, even we don't have bad traffic in Appleton. Like, it's not that bad. But when we do get backed up for like 5 minutes, I am so irritated that that's why I gotta pick lower truck off-road. Plus, like, I'm always the guy that does stuff with vehicles that you really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I've got a BMW that I beat the crap out of, and it's like, it's a diesel economy car, but we'll go like off-roading on that down Jeep trails. So I'm the guy who does stuff that you really shouldn't. So that's why I'm gonna take the lower truck off-road.
OG Blazer or OG Bronco?
I'd pick the Bronco over the Blazer. I feel like I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for that. I just like the styling of the Bronco better than the Blazer. The like K5 Blazer is just very square and boring to me. At least the Bronco had some sort of style.
I'd have to say Bronco as well. I think I really enjoyed Junior's and the stuff that he kind of did to his Bronco. Other than the lean, I'm not a big fan of leaning like that, but it's his own style and stuff like that. But it's just one of those iconic vehicles. And I just overall think I enjoy the Bronco a little bit better than the Blazer.
Bronco.
Yeah, it's the Bronco. It's iconic.
Built 2nd gen Dodge or built 5th gen Dodge?
Wow. So the Dodge fans here probably like have some very specific 2nd gen build in mind, but I would go with the 5th gen. I'd go with the new one just because the technology is better, drives better. I drove the brand new 2019 Ram with Air Ride. Yeah, you got the ride in that one too.
Yep.
Holy cow, does that thing ride awesome. Like, it is amazing. And people who have been subscribed to the channel for a long time, and even new people, probably know that like I haven't been the biggest fan of Ram, which like I really don't have a good reason, I'm sorry. But the new 2019 Ram, solid truck.
Yeah, I'd have to agree too. Once I kind of got my hands and got to take out a 19 as well, you got to take out the 19 and kind of play around a little bit more than what we were able to play around with. But after cruising around with that and how far these trucks have come, I would have to choose the new one as well. Now the options aren't really there yet, but
yeah,
I think but I think overall as time goes on, I like the look, I like the interior, everything is just more up to date. I'm kind of a more up to date kind of guy, so I'd have to choose the new one.
5-year-old gasser or 10-year-old diesel?
That's a good question. All right, so 2019, so 2009. So you still get a pretty decent truck, or a 5-year-old gas truck, so 2014. That's a tough one.
I think for me, that is really tough because, like, yeah, the diesels are diesel motors are gonna last a ton longer, especially if you maintain and take care of them. But then again, if you don't know what you're doing with the diesel, it can get pretty pricey.
Yeah, it can get costly.
Coming from someone who, like, I've never worked on a diesel, so I think for me, I would have to go with the gasser. But if you know what you're doing and you know how to maintain your diesel, you could easily get away and make a diesel last a very long time.
That's why I think I'd go with the diesel. If they're both like the same, if they're used trucks, but if they're like the upkeep is the same, maintenance has been the same on them, and they're both still in good condition, I think I'd go with the 10-year-old diesel, because in like an 09 Duramax would get the job done for me, and I've really been impressed with the diesels that I've owned in the past, the diesel that I have now, like fuel economy wise and just towing stuff. I've always been impressed by a diesel over the gas trucks. If you, I guess the cost is kind of similar. 10-year-old diesel probably is similar to a 5-year-old gas truck as far as price point goes, unless you're like that one guy out there that's asking 30 grand for his 1992
Way too much,
Cummins or something like that. If price point was similar and I just had to decide 10-year-old diesel versus 5-year-old gas, I think I'd go with the 10-year-old diesel.
Another thing too to keep in mind is like up here, you know, a lot of people probably don't realize, but up in Wisconsin, if you're driving your diesel all year,
you gotta plug it in, you gotta do fuel additives, there's a whole bunch of stuff you gotta do to it because stuff gels up. And like some people will complain like, you know, oh, it got down to 40, so they're worried about their diesel in like Florida, but we get negative 40.
Yeah,
so
and then you're talking like you're plugging it in.
I've
your
let mine
core.
run for over 24 hours when it was like that cold before.
Yeah.
Because I was like, kind of worried about shutting it around.
Yeah, gelling is not a fun process.
Clean C10 on bags or old K15 with a lift?
C10 on bags.
C10 on bags all
You
day.
cannot beat a C10 on bags.
Yeah.
Just clean, and it's hard to find clean C10s up here. Like seeing a clean C10 drive by on bags would be equivalent of seeing a Lamborghini in LA traffic. So like it's exciting when you see something like that happen.
Yeah, I think it's not your typical, like everyone thinks, you know, these big lifts and everything, and I can appreciate a big lift, but on an old school truck like that, I've seen a couple of C10s that are on bags and just like, even the body isn't in the perfect condition, it's not flawless, just it's sitting like that, old
I would
school.
even take a patina C10 on bags.
Yeah.
That would be sweet too.
Anything like that.
Because up here, the K1500 Silverado just reminds me way too much of high school.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go back there.
Yeah, C10 on bags all day.
1992 to 1997 Fords or 17 and newer Illuma-Duty, just based on looks.
Just based on looks?
Oh,
17 Illuma-Duty.
17 Illuma-Duty.
I mean, the 92 to 97 Fords were very unappealing. I guess I wasn't really old enough to look at one brand new back in the day, but any of them that I see now, I don't think that's a very attractive truck. They can be done right. We've done a couple like from the gallery episodes where super clean, like on forces or on specialties, and then it's like, yeah, if it's completely redone, they look good, like all done up. But if we compare stock to stock, 17 and up, Illuma-Duty.
Illuma-Duty, and Illuma-Duty's taken over the game. I think, I mean, when we went down to Daytona, you see them everywhere. It's just like
It's
the
crazy.
truck to have now.
And like Sean was so against building a Power Stroke for so long, and then now we got one. And
Yeah, it's
It's
insane. But yeah, overall, just even for looks, stock as is, still hands down Illuma-Duty.
Lifted show truck or built pre-runner?
Go ahead.
I already know your answer. Oh man, that's even hard. I don't know, cause
I feel like you're a show truck guy.
yeah, I am a show truck guy, but I can also appreciate, you know, with having Crandon up here and seeing those pre-runner trucks. They are fun. They are super badass, but
Guarantee someone yells at you for calling it a pre-runner truck.
yeah.
That's a short course truck.
Yeah, no. I would have to take show truck personally.
I'm going with pre-runner, hands down. It sounds like there might be an opportunity. If you've watched videos, you also know that I ask all the time that if you live in the desert, you should bring me out so I can drive your pre-runner. It sounds like that opportunity might be coming for me in August, so stay tuned for that. I just like going fast.
Yeah.
I got a problem with speed.
Yeah.
That's as simple as it is.
I think it's just like the whole, I mean, the airborne thing would be sweet, but I just don't trust myself. And
Yeah, you
with-
can't go
with
too
stuff
hard.
Like that, yeah.
Like Jeremiah.
Yeah.
So a friend of ours built a sick pre-runner, tons of travel, a bunch of custom work done. Took it out to Silver Lake Sand Dunes, Michigan. You might have heard of it. He jumped it a couple times, went big on the last time, landed on the roof.
Yeah.
So rolled it and didn't end well for them. Luckily nobody got hurt. truck wasn't that badly dinged up, but you know it's gonna cost a couple thousand to fix. So
think
that's the downfall
Yeah.
of like a pre-owner truck. You're gonna break something every time you go out.
And it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. I think it's one of those things that if I experienced it more so than just like a spectator at a race or an event or something, maybe then I would. Because overall, I know they're insane. But it's just not something that I've ever been that involved with. So, whereas here, it's like I just watched a SEMA truck be built for 2 months.
Yeah.
So.
Bonus question.
Bonus question.
Hold on.
Plus an impact.
Yeah. Okay, bonus question. I'm glad I didn't read it because that would have ruined it.
Yeah.
Would you rather fight Mike Tyson once or talk like Mike Tyson for the rest of your life?
I think that's pretty fine for me to just.
Oh man.
I don't know. Would that be detrimental to my career as a personality on a
that's true.
YouTube show
That's true.
to talk like Mike Tyson for the rest of my life? Maybe. Do I want to fight Mike Tyson once? No. I don't want to do that either.
No.
You had to choose.
You can fight him. He's big.
Yeah, I'd probably fight him. Even with not being like I'm usually behind the camera, I could probably get away with having Mike Tyson voice for the rest of my life. But I don't know. I still would rather just take the beating one time.
Oh man, I just know
But it
that
would
I'd
suck.
lose so bad.
Yeah.
I guess I'd end up with the voice and see what happens. Maybe we'll.
What happens if he punches you in the face, you bite your tongue off, then you're stuck.
Oh, then
and
you get both?
you get both. Now maybe I can't fight him. I don't know. That's
realistically
messed
answer
up.
This question. I don't know.
That's a good question.
I like this though. Keep asking questions like that.
Yeah, these bonus questions are wild.
All right, guys. So that's an episode of This or That. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe. Make sure, if you don't know, we sell wheels, tires, suspension. That's how we get all of the money to make videos like this. So if you want to support us, that's how you do it. That's the shameless sales plug. Check us out. CustomOffsets.com. Peace.